Good evening, everyone. I am here to do day one of, well, it's the first actual prompt of Defemember. And it's evening, it's kind of late. We've had dinner and everything, but I didn't want to fall behind right away. So the prompt is a butterfly and 3 torn things. So I actually have 3 of Barbara's butterflies, her freebie butterflies, that I've printed out on printable vellum, and I have fussy cut out. It was a little bit of a battle to get them to print. Part of it is that I have a new laptop, and I'm just getting used to it because I've been a PC user for a long time, and this was a Mac. So I printed them out 9 to a page, and some of it got a little funky. And then I also printed out the Dreamland. So it's actually this image here, but I tried printing it out on the gesso coated canvas that comes in a sheet. This is Arteza, and it came out super funky. I'm not sure why it came out super funky, and it's not color fast, but I'm going to use it anyway. So I have torn this out, and I have also torn out 2 backgrounds. So this is one background from the, I forget which pack this is from, but it's just the Seaside without Effie. And then I have printed out Effie at the Seaside separately. Again, they came out very differently. I'm not sure why. Same printer, same ink, sent from different computers. Not sure, but anyway, so I'm going to layer this here. Both pieces have been torn and inked. And so this is going to be the front inside cover of my Defemember booklet. But I also want to do one more thing. I have these wires, and these are the wires that come out of the edges of the Christmas style ribbon that is wired. And I want to attach my butterflies to these wires and then have them behind so that when you open the journal, they kind of wobble as if they're flying around Effie. Oh gosh, I think I might have to sneeze. Oh, I'm so sorry if I do. Oh, I thought I had stopped my sneezing. So I think my first thing to do is going to be, let's see if we can make these guys work first. So I have the wire, and I think I'm just going to tape the wire to the back of the butterfly along the body. And I just have some packing tape here because this is the only clear stuff that I have at the moment. And I have a plethora of it. I think I can cut a super narrow strip. And I think I can just tape this to the back side. Oh, what was the back side? I think that's the back side of my butterfly, like so. And I will snip off the excess. It'll also go to support those antennae a little bit. Small scissors. So hard to see. So how are you all? Are you enjoying it so far? I am so thoroughly enjoying. I was so tempted to do what Barbara did today with the fabric butterfly that's antennas double as the way it attaches to the book. I thought that was brilliant. But then I thought, well, I really needed to do this inside pocket here. Okay, so now I think I can attach this to the back side of this Effie. Anyway, I'm going to try. I'm sure it will get squished from time to time as I close the book, but maybe I can reanimate it. Okay, so that's one. Let's do the other two and then I can position them. So here is butterfly number 2. And I think I can just do half of a width there and another ribbon wire. Oops, come on. Work with me here there. Okay, and I think this is the back side here. Oops, bent her little antennae. So I was thinking of, you know, if when you live by the seashore, at least in the east of the United States, in the fall, and in the spring as well, there are a lot of monarch butterflies that are flying around because they migrate through. And some stay and some move on. But it's a big flyway for the monarchs that spend their summers in New England, and then they go to that one spot in Mexico where they roost in the millions on this, like, it's like a grove of trees. And you can go in the wintertime and visit this grove. Haven't done it, but I've been told. This grove that is just encrusted with wintering over monarchs. Okay, we grow plants that attract pollinators, including the milkweed in our garden that the monarchs eat and raise their babies on. Didn't have any babies this year, but keep trying. Okay, so there are my wired up butterflies, and I'm just going to attach these to like the back side here of Effie. And if they stick up out of the book, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if we can make this work. Will I use the same tape for this? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get some regular old, where's my regular masking tape? Here's some masking tape, because I think this might be a little bit stronger. Okay, so I'm gonna tape that down there, and then, so we'll have one coming up like that. I think probably that edge is critical right there. And then where's my other butterfly? I'll have another butterfly coming off this edge here, like this. Maybe I'll double that over like that and tape this down like that. And then one more, and they'll be coming. Do you remember the Muppets? Whenever the Muppets had butterflies, they had butterflies on like little sticks, and when the puppeteer went like this with the butterfly, the little wings flapped. That's what it's reminding me of. Okay, so this goes like that, and maybe that one will go right there, just like that. So these are Effie's little butterfly friends. Okay, and some masking tape. This may not work, but that's what Ephemerember is about, right? This is about experimentation. Okay, so I have my little jiggly butterfly friends. There we go. And I think these will also work with the book opening and closing. Okay, So I'm happy with that. So now I need to adhere this to the back. I think I'll use some double-sided sticky tape to go around my edges. Like this. And there. Oops, I'm tearing my paper. Goodness gracious. And then like this. Okie dokie. Why is this? Let me snip that bit off. That's not going to stick. This bit off, not going to stick. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off in more ways than one. And there's one backing done. And there's another backing done. Maybe I'll use some foam behind Effie to lift him up a little bit off the background. Come on, why is this not? There we go. And the last one, I do have some foam types of things. Or I wonder if the butterflies would probably work better if they had a nice secure. Oopsie doops. We don't want to put it on upside down. Okay, and I did ink around the edges of the book around these edges here. Okay, so now what do you think? Does Effie need to be raised, or does Effie really need to be sandwiched in order to provide support for the wires? I think that's what's needed. I think I should glue Effie down. Okay, Effie, my friend, my little friend. Come here. Come here, hon. Okay. I'm gonna glue Effie's edges all down. So how was your Monday? I had a very Monday-ish Monday. Wound up okay, but it got off to a kind of a rough start. But all's well that ends well, right? Okay. And I want to offset it from the existing flowers so that you can see that there's flowers behind. But these dianthus are kind of contiguous. That's okay. We'll do it right there. Okay, and now our last torn thing is going to be the pocket. And into the pocket will go the prompt list. So, just like that. I know it's kind of wonky, but I don't mind wonky. It reminded me of like a Monet. I have no idea what happened. I did change the size of the print. It was designed to digitally to be a US letter size, but then I changed the size that it was going to print out because I was printing out on this canvas stuff that's 9 by 12, and I thought, oh, well, maybe if I change it to a 9 by 12 size of printing, then it'll just like be bigger. But I think I freaked out my printer, and my printer couldn't handle it. So I got this wonky Monet, which is fine. As I said, all about experimenting. And this will go just like that, just to cover Effie's feet there. And let some of that hang out over the edge. Like that. I kind of want this to be frayed a little bit more. It might not happen. Maybe it will. I think I can make it fray by pulling out a couple of these fibers. There we go. Haha. Fray me, baby. Okay. I'm going to adhere that really well to the edge, and there we go. So shall we see what happens when we open and close the book? Clear this off just a smidge. Put my glue away. Okay, so we're going to close the book. There's our cover. And here we go. Effie's going to go outside, go for a walk on the beach to see her butterfly friends. Well, I'm a little tickled. That kind of worked. Here we've got some wiggly butterflies. Okay, so I've got my butterflies and my 3 torn things. And I can check off my first prompt. I did not fall behind from the get-go. Done. All right, well, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great week, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.